Hello, I'm Andy Gears and I'm here today to tell you about a really exciting new update to the PrayerMate app, which is available now. It incorporates all kinds of feature requests and I hope it will prove a real blessing to the church and help you to pray more faithfully for those around you and to care for them as well. So here's a quick overview of 7 new features in PrayerMate version 7. Number 1, personal search. Now on the first column of the lists page, there's a button to open up a search bar and you can simply type the name of a subject to search for it. Number 2, search for new organisations and content. PrayerMate has over 500 feeds available from different organisations and 30 different prayer packs. Now on the add page, when you type a new topic to pray for, you can either manually add a new subject with that name, or it will search for matching feeds, prayer packs, or even contacts in your address book. Number 3, card threads. We know that answered prayer tracking is really high on many people's wish list for PrayerMate. This update contains a stepping stone towards this kind of functionality, allowing you to archive individual prayer cards and introducing the concept of card threads. When you go to edit a card, you'll see a new archive and replace this card button. Tap this to archive the current prayer card and immediately replace it with something like for like. But importantly, the old card and the new card will be tied together in a thread. And over time you can see the complete history of how a situation has developed with time-stamped entries at each point. There's also a new View Archived Cards option when you tap the cog button on a subject to view all archived cards for that subject from across all of the different threads. Number 4, event reminders. Many times there are specific events that you want to pray for, a job interview, a doctor's appointment, perhaps a particularly difficult meeting. Now when you go to add something to pray for a particular person, using the add button on their subject page, you can add a new event type. Enter a title, set a date and a time, and you can optionally get a reminder alert when the event happens to remind you to pray. It's all tied into the scheduler as well, so those subjects will appear in your first prayer session on the day of the event. We hope that you will find this as helpful as we found it, not only in remembering to pray for things, but in caring for people as well as you get in touch with them and send them a message. Number 5, custom prayer sessions. On the initial My Prayer Session slide, there's a new button at the bottom to pray for specific lists. This will let you select one or more lists, decide whether you want your normal scheduling rules to apply, and PrayerMate will then generate a new session based just on those lists. This new functionality is really helpful for all kinds of situations. So you might have morning, afternoon and night lists for praying at different times of the day. You might find this useful when praying with another person, so you could have certain lists you pray for with your spouse or with your kids. You could have lists for certain days of the week. Or sometimes it's helpful just to shake things up and pray for something slightly different without all of your normal every time lists or subjects. Number 6, standard share sheets on iOS. Now when you go to share content or send the message to the people you're praying for, you have the option to use the built-in iOS share sheet to use other apps such as WhatsApp or Messenger. Number 7, French and German translations. Thanks to some amazing volunteers, PrayerMate has been available in the French language for a while now, and in version 7 it's also available in German. We're also hard at work on getting our website for organisations and churches translated into German as well. We're tremendously excited about this new update and we hope you will enjoy using it as much as we've enjoyed working on it. We love to hear your feedback, so do get in touch. There's a button on the settings page of the app to get in touch and drop us an email, and we'd love to hear your feedback. It's a great privilege to be able to work full-time on PrayerMate making improvements like this, and in no small part that's thanks to the generous donations of all kinds of supporters. So if you're someone who's given to Discipleship Tech, or whether you've become a PrayerMate patron through the app, a huge thank you to you, and please keep praying for us that we can make the most of this privilege. That's all from me, and now it's over to you.